Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Cities Skylines. Today we are going to continue off from where we left off last time, which I always feel like I'm always saying that. But I do actually mean it this time, because what I plan on doing is kind of making this look a bit better. Making this look a bit better. This part, the highway part. And then, I mean, this looks fine. That's exactly what I wanted this to look like. That this all looks good. I like that it runs around the edge of the land, and you've got these, which obviously if we needed to place another one down, we could move this. That's not a big deal. That's fine. All of this will probably have to go. It would be helpful if it was light out and we could see everything. But it's not. So over here, we've obviously got the... Is there ground pollution here? Oh yeah, of course, the incineration creates ground pollution, so that might be a thing that we want to move away, like somewhere completely else. But it's, we don't have any other way of getting rid of the garbage, do we? I don't think we do. You don't want to be growing stuff on a place that's got bad stuff. Okay, I think I know what we're gonna do. I think what do we do? I don't know what we're gonna do, but we don't want this here. Where is it? Where's the thing? Is that it? Is that the thing? No, where's the thing? I've lost the thing. Where's the... That's the one. Okay. I'm thinking that's got to be moved, like, over here somewhere. So what I've got to do is just pick this up, get rid of that, and go back to the highway. To be fair, this probably doesn't need to be like sound barriered, but kind of it is what it is. So that's going to meet there, but I want it to go page up, and then connect back down. Okay, perfect. Now the reason for that is that we can then, let's leave it playing for now, go get our this, and it can extend under here, and you can have like the incineration plant can be over here instead. There's not enough workers, probably because they can't get there at the minute, but that's fine. We will fix that. We will fix that. That's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Where's the incineration plant? It is... No, it's not that. It's this one. There it is. So that now goes... Oh, it creates a bucket load of... It does. Okay, 1 second. Get rid of... Can I get... Does this give me anything back? It does give me something back. That's nice. Dang it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, this can be moved over here. It needs power, obviously. So, just like this is kind of like... This is only temporary. This is not going to stick around. But it does need power. So the garbage trucks have... Oh, it needs water as well. Dang it. Still not fully cut. There we go. Okay, cool. Once again, they're complaining, but that's fine. They're complaining in the minute, but we're still making money. We're still earning a good amount of money, and what we need is maybe just a way so because at the minute anyone from the city can't get onto here just yet, so we need to have like a way to do that over here. A highway connection to get onto there, just like that. So now that you've actually... Is that a garbage truck? Yeah, that's a garbage truck. Okay. So there's your connection. Like, so some... Is there not a fire department over here? Yeah, there is a fire department over there. They'll get there. Yeah, they're on the way. They're on the way. That's fine. They're on the way. I mean, it's not ideal that the fire department's gonna take a bit of time to get there, but it's happening. Okay. Garbage, they are covered. It's just got to take more time to get there. So, now we've got regular cars going this way. Now, this, I'm hoping, is an example. In fact, that's probably a bad idea to have that like that. Of how this should now start to disappear. Because the workers have a way to get here. This ground pollution does need to go. And it will. I'm sure it will. So we've got cars actually using these lanes, which is absolutely awesome. We've got one just... Look at that. Just taking a drive. Just taking a drive. Getting back to the highway in whichever way they can. You've got the incineration plant, so that's your garbage being looked after. Are these going to disappear? That's the question. Now, what I would like to do is... I think... I like the fact... I don't know. What do I want to do? I think it looks okay. It looks okay. This bit now looks a lot better with this connection here. And this, I'm hoping, will go. That's alright. That's alright at the minute. Population is kind of stagnant, but that's okay, because we're on a bit of a... We're on a bit of a kind of restructuring, let's say. Okay, now what I've got to do is get rid of all of this. Because this can now be something else. Like this can be put in, this can be made into a different thing. Do we not have the student healthcare? I thought we made the student healthcare a thing. Visiting scholars? Interesting. We're okay. We're doing all right. We're doing just fine at the minute. Let me try and sit a bit more comfortably in my chair. There we go. How's this going? They're still kind of asking for those workers, but I think I can't tell if there's less or what's happening there. But they now have a way to get to... You've got to drive a little bit. And I've got a feeling that very few people are going to use this route. Unless we... Can we put like a heavy traffic policy ban? I mean, I don't know. It looks aesthetically pleasing as well. Now what we can do is we can connect this up to other parts of the city if it turns out the industry is just not going to use it. If that's the case, that's the case, and we'll just have to figure it out. So all of this at the minute can go. Because this industry... Oh! I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. I can fix it another time. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, is it this one? It's not that one, but fine. It looks a bit different. Now there's a bus route. Oh, which bus route is it? Probably the yellow one. Where's that? Why isn't it? Where's the route? Ah, there it is. Okay, it's reconnected. Is it? So... Yeah, it's reconnected. Okay, cool, fine. All good. Okay, how are we doing over here? We're still kind of having a go about the workers, not having enough workers. We might have to have, like, a residential part here that allows us to put the workers in. Okay, so what I'm thinking I need to do is... This is a problem at the minute. This is a slight issue at the minute. What I'm thinking we need to do is convert... What is this? There's another incineration plant. What the heck? Cost me 6,000 to move it there. Wow. Okay, what am I planning? What am I planning? Well, I'm thinking what we've got to do... What the heck? The freaking plane. There's another cruise ship. What the heck? Where are they going? Where are they coming from? Absolutely bonkers. Okay, we are still making money, but it's not at a great... It's not a great number, and our population is just steady at the 19,000 mark. So, what I'm thinking we need to do is... Because these guys are still somewhat complaining. So, it's going to be one of these again. Anytime it goes to red, we come over, we have to get rid. Okay. I think what we've got to do is we've got to get one of these. And we've got to plop it down here. Or probably better to kind of like plop it down like here. And then rebuild the highway to connect up to it. And that'll give me a bit more campus space. So that's what I'm going to do. That's going to go there. Which means I then need to do this Okay. Now I need the highway without sound barrier. And we're just gonna kind of have it swing round. In a nice way. Which it doesn't look great. It doesn't look perfect. Oh, I need to do that. Okay. Kind of the same thing again. Stop snapping. Okay, then I obviously messed up the last one. There we go. So that gives us a bit more highway space. A kind of land space over here. Now, the entrance and exit to the city's got to kind of branch off in different ways. So what we might have... Okay, no, well, first things first, let's connect up these as well. So this kind of runs around. Just like so. I mean, I wish that last bit was a little bit smoother on the turn there. Yeah, that's still not great, but it looks better. Too close. You can see, like, look at that, like the actual kind of terrain difference here. It's got to be a bit wider. To kind of stop the terrain from looking a bit silly. There we go. So there's your in and your out of this kind of area. Can't do that. It's like pop one of these down. I guess. For now, that's there, I guess. Okay. So that's given us more space. We've kind of moved things around a bit. You've got this industrial area that's kind of marked off by the highway, which is also connected. That's fine. We've got this district. I like the fact that these districts are now not going to be perfect. And you do need to have like a bigger road that runs between the districts. That's almost certainly the case. Let's get rid of this. I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. We'll probably have to redraw it anyway. So what are you? Just move there for me. Some of these buildings, I imagine, are going to just disappear. Oh, what are you? A firehouse, you need to have access. There you go. Okay. Oh! Just getting to the end and doing a loop. My bad, guys. There you go. You can carry on. Yeah, okay, you can carry on. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay. Is that now empty? That's empty. So we can now get rid of that. Okay. That shouldn't be happening. What's this? Because you've got... Like, I just need to put down another one. Like, for now, that's just got to go there. Okay, we're up to 60,000 now, so I've got to kind of get the... Got to get this place back to running the way it was running. Anywhere with red has to go. Okay, the garbage should be getting collected. That's not a problem. You're not... Are you even necessary? There is no real way in and out of the city right now, so that's a problem. I probably should deal with that. Okay. So let's go with the... Let's go with this. Now, at some point, there's got to be... So is that the smaller roundabout? That's the small roundabout. That's the larger roundabout. So if you connect that up there, it can't connect to them both, I'm guessing. But you need to get cars from the one-way system onto the two-way system. So let's just... plop that down there. Okay. Now, can the highway... just connect up to the roundabout? So... it does that. And then... that goes the other way. That's your way off again. Don't know about this idea. I'm not sure about this. I get the feeling this might come back to bite me in the unmentionables. But then you do need to have like a road that can link up and around. So you can get off and get on here, and you can get off and you get on here, but you can only get off there and you can only get on there. I mean, that's fine. That works. I'm okay with that. Then if we have... if you... I'll turn this off, would you? Dang it. If you... do this and then stop click. Yep, there we go. Oh, no, not that. So you've got like your industrial highway, and then just next to it, you've got your both ways road. That works. Now, kind of naturally got to get rid of this. I'm going to have to connect all of this back up afterwards. Lots of people happy the highways are getting, like, completely destroyed and revamped, I suppose. Okay, that's still connected. That needs to be connected for the minute. Now, keep this on for a second, just so we can start things off. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this road, more or less, if this road just follows the outside of this road, and then maybe like loops in, or goes like, follows this basically. If it does this, then connects back up. Like these, all these incineration plants, like they're not in the best spot, to be honest. Okay. I think I've got to upgrade the other things. Okay. You still don't have a way to get into the city right now, so there needs to be a new way to get in and out of the city. Let's say that this road does come through there. And then you've got like I've got over here, you've got these entrances and exits, like, just to each neighborhood, so to speak. So this continues on all the way down. Let's say it goes up one step now, and then does just absolutely go through the center. You can then have all the roads connecting up underneath. So, got to go back down to ground level now. And then grid off, and we're just gonna have it do what we did before, more or less, but now it's just the one road rather than the two that become one. It's just one road now. Then what we can do... Okay, we've now actually got a way in and out. I got my... So this whole thing could become, like, the Redfern district could become way bigger. You've got extra camper space now that kind of fills up here, and the Parker district can basically go all the way to the edge here. We've got another area here. The Parker district could go all the way around here necessarily, and then some of these smaller districts could open up. I mean, that's a district on its own here, isn't it? So that's something that we can do. So what I think I need to do is actually get rid of these entrances and exits for now, so that I can then create them fresh. So you now need to be moved. So I don't even have the money, goodness me. Can I take a loan? Yeah, I can take out loans. Well, I can take out big loans just while I sort this out. So I've got 280 to sort this out. Okay, that's fine. I reckon I can do it in that time. And we just got to rework this so the city is kind of getting upgraded in a way. That's our timber district over there that we haven't really got going anywhere right yet. Just yet. Okay. So this road can now just follow oh, it's too close. It's too close in some places. It's messing up the terrain. Okay. Okay. Comes back, dang it. I mean, to be honest, it just needs to merge. Like, they just need to merge. Yeah. They're like all happy and sad because it because it moved and then came back. Okay. So you've now got this kind of way in and way out of this city. Now all we've got to do is connect it up. So we should now hopefully start seeing some cars getting onto this road. There we go. It's a, of course it's a, why is it always a garbage truck first? So where are you going? All the way round. Are you just going back the way you came? Oh, no, that's the other subway. Sorry, subway, motorway. They are coming on. Here we go. So they're taking this route off. No one's coming from this way yet. Because the only way that you can go from this way to get here is to go off here. And then all the way round. But they're coming in. And then they're going off that way. Okay, that's fine. That's fine for now. So, what we now need to do is basically expand the Redfern district so it meets up with all of this. So if we go to our regular roads, what have we got here? That's just a regular road, right? Just... Oh, you can't connect up here. Oh, you can if it goes like that. Okay, fine. Is that the... That's not the right road. Is it this one? It's not that one either. What am I doing? It's just this one, isn't it? That's it. It's just that one. Okay, so that's your, like, a way on and a way out. Okay. Now... That'll do. For now. And then I need to actually kind of... Like, that's kind of got to go. Okay, back to my regulars. Go this way. Now this was the style we were working with the Redfern district. So, oh no, these need to be... Yeah, it doesn't actually cost anything to fix this. That's good. Oh wait, no. Just one side for this. Oh, the other side. Dang it. Okay, and then you can have another junction there. And then... Oh, dang it, I'm... Okay. There we go. So now this whole district will be the Redfern district. You've got your way... Oh, to be fair, I probably shouldn't have got rid of those on and offs there. But actually, no, it's probably a good idea that there's not a load of connections through the middle. And that, like, the connections are in particular places. So you've got this connection out here, but you don't really want that. You want to have a... Let's say, like a connection kind of... Okay, wait. For now, I'm just going to keep building these. So, on the grid, it goes, let's say it goes to here. Now it can be both. one step too short, that. Okay, perfect. And then the style of these roads are that they are really compact. Which, like I say, I like that. I like that it's different, and each district is going to have its own little style. Why would you... Yeah, I guess it works fine, whatever. Now, I'm always certainly going to get different kinds of traffic jams appearing. Don't think there's anything I can do about that. So, you've got this connection here. And then if you're in the city... you have this connection as well. Okay. So now the biggest thing that it's telling me we need is commercial, which I'm still not like a fan of. Okay, so it's actually playing. We're at 3,000 gained at the minute. And the population's going back up. But it really is saying, like, we need commercial. So let's just do that. Just those corners, as I like to do. Is this all covered with water? It is. Is it covered with power? It is. So the garbage trucks have got their way on and off. Probably wouldn't be a bad shout to have some more connections over here. So... every single time. So this should not... oh, dang it. There we go. Okay, got a police car going this way. Garbage trucks going that way. Okay. Those little commercial buildings are going up. It's just taking its time. So we can do that. Just on those corners. Anyone over here? No, no one's over here yet. But they are arriving to the city, which is quite interesting. Look at these buildings now. What the heck? So there is a major way in and out of this whole district. How is traffic now? Perfect. There we go. You got a bit of traffic here. Kind of growing a little bit. So let's see what we can do about fixing that up. There we go. Maybe that'll do it. Because now you've got a different connection. Because at the minute, that's the only way to get across the city. But now you can have just these roads that do connect up straight away. So there is. There we go. There's another connection. I mean, you probably won't build... I mean, you might. Because you probably won't build, like, directly onto this. That's the only spot that seems to be getting a lot. And is that the bus station? I'm not quite sure. It still wants, like, a bucket load of commercial, so... Like, we've got the commercial dotted around here, so let's just keep doing that. Oh. Just on the corners. Yeah, look, I mean, they're going up so fast. There's high demand. High demand. How's our traffic over here? It's jamming up over here. Why is it jamming up over here? It's just importing goods, importing goods, importing goods. Okay. What if this became what if that became that? Would importing be made easier? How is that traffic looking? It's still red there, but maybe that will dissipate. I'm not sure. It's always just going to be the entrances and the exits. That's where the trouble is. So just got to have more than one way off, I guess. So there's another route you could take to try and not have to go in this way particular. Yep, there you go. That solved it a bit. It's still red for now. That's another one. Just trying to solve the red parts is going to be the tough bit here. Oh, we've got a bit of traffic there now. Okay, how's it going? This is now getting a bit red, but This is horrendous. Yeah, because that's your only way in and out at the minute. So I think we need a bit more... a few more ways on and off of this road. So I did have it as highways coming off and highway lanes coming off and on. Maybe that is what we need. Kind of starting to jam up as well. Just because it's like one way in, it's the filter. There's not a lot of filter. There you go. In fact, we did have these kind of connections, didn't we? So we can put those back in. How's this looking? The traffic is not great on some of these parts. Okay, let's get back to grids then. What you could do, I suppose, what I could do is... is that. So if you're planning to go that way, you just hop on this instead. And if you're planning to come the other way, the same. So at the minute, that's the junction. These really are like choke points, aren't they? That's what it is. Trying to solve this one is not going to be easy. So these choke points kind of coming off and on of the... on here. Oh, there we go. They are using it. I think maybe what I need... I don't want it to just be a one-way system, because then people are not going to take it. Like, I don't know if that's going to work. But if we turn it into... like, some places only have one way on, one way off. People are like constantly wanting more places to shop. Okay, the industrial area is now sorted. We can extend this to like the next block over. They're going to go down real fast. Now, by lifting all of this up, I can have roads that connect up underneath it. What a surprise. They want commercial, but they don't have the necessary... They can't do commercial. And there's no demand for residential. Like, there's no demand. How is that not... Yeah, that's got to be red traffic. Of course it is. I'm not surprised at all. You know what? Maybe a one-way system wouldn't be the worst thing. Like, you come into the city this way. You go off whichever way you're going. You know what? I'm actually thinking that might be the idea. So... Because the junctions where cars are going both ways, that's what causes the jam. But if everything is a one-way system, like, things are going to break real fast. Maybe this is it. Look at, like, this has been solved. No one's over here now because it's all over here. You've still got these little patches, but this is now the jam. So for example, these cars are waiting. They need a connection to go off this way. That's what they need. Maybe. This is the problem area. So if I bin that connection, what happens there? The jam is going to move somewhere else. But cars will now have to take this way. No? Is it working? It actually kind of looks like it's working. This is still a bit red. This is now a bit red. Yeah, I actually think I've got to get rid of that again. That should open this up. The red just kind of moves. Just moves somewhere else. So what if we had like another of these kind of big, nice roads connecting up here? Not sure I'm sold on those little one-way entrances and exits. The jam does kind of come back here. A bit. It's not bad. Okay, that's fine. It really does bunch up in front of the botanical garden, doesn't it? And that's now a bit of an issue as well, that over connection there. Because some are going this way? What? What if I... Ah, see, that's come back. It's not that bad. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but this is, like, a better situation to be in than we were in. With, at least now we've got space. Like, we do have some parts that are struggling. Because this junction is not the best. The ways off to get from A to B. Yeah, maybe this is why a one-way system is the better option. No, that's calming down again. So it's just here. It's just this part here. Because you've got these cars coming on, which slows down this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but it will be solved. We will figure it out. And our districts need to be redrawn a little bit. To do that, to figure things out, which we will. This industrial district is like needing upgrades, but we are gaining money, so we can start paying off those loans as well. Okay, cool. That's about an hour. That's more than an hour of me just kind of sitting and thinking and building. And the city looks very different to what it did look like, which is interesting. I wonder if is anyone using these roads at all? Like, because if no one is using them, then we may as well bin them off or think about how... Well, no, the point is they're not using them now. But I'm going to guess they will use them later. I reckon so. Oh, there we go. Academic report. We've actually lost a few students, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because we've Did I not pause it? I think I went away from the game and it's just run on its own for a second. Oh look at like all my, yeah, definitely has. How are we doing over here? They're not complaining about lack of workers, which is good. Some of the places they're. I'll solve it next time. I'll solve it next time. Okay, that's what we'll do. But what I was just going to say, the last thing I was going to say was, even though the traffic problems, oh, they're kind of sorting themselves out a little bit. Even though the traffic problems are a thing, and they always are a thing. Like, oh, look at that. See, there's traffic problems here because people are refusing to drive different ways. So let's try and alleviate that by saying you've got to drive out this way a bit instead. Like, you've got to go this way and spread out. Because I don't want just every car thinking I've got to go the same way. Or maybe you need more. Maybe that's it. Rather than having less, you actually need more. So maybe more connections is actually the answer. Let's see if that does. Because there what was there 3 or was there 2? I don't know. And again, for now, it's always going to be like that because this is where the industry is. When it's spread out across the way, I'm sure it'll be easier. Okay, well, we're going to leave it there for now. We're going to leave it there for now, and you can kind of see the plan. You can see what the plan is for how the city's going to expand and kind of fill the space a bit more. For example, like this, like how it has kind of, you can see where it's going, which is good for now. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this kind of really, really long episode, but I like recording the longer episodes sometimes, and then what we'll do is maybe every now and then we'll go back to a shorter episode just as we build up a particular district or something like that. Anyway, for now, all good. Until next time.